We ready?
We're ready.
I guess we're gonna have to say if you're happy and you know it first, though.
Uh-huh.
If y'all are happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Well, you know what we need to do is two little apples growing on the tree.
Okay.
Okay. Look, if you'll stand up, I'll sing a song for you. Okay.
Well, if I stand up, they ain't gonna see my head.
Well, that won't work. You don't want to be an apple tree with the top blown out. That'd be like the storm did that recently. Well, sit there and be an apple tree, okay? That won't do. Well, two little apples growing on a tree. Two little apples, ripe as they could be. Now shake that tree just as hard as she could. The apples fell down and were they good? And what is the song? That old saying goes, apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Mm-hmm.
That means they're good for you.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am. Well, it's an old story and it's funny. I think we've had it before, but it's that time of the year and we need to have another one.
Mm-hmm.
See, apples are getting ripe. And you know something else that's fixing to start falling down? Acorns.
Oh.
Oh, I hear them sometimes. I have a little metal roof, a little
Mm-hmm.
part on the back of my house, and they hit it sometimes from the big oak tree. Ping in the night, I hear ping, pong. And if you start looking on the ground pretty soon, you'll start seeing lots and lots of acorns, which the squirrels are very happy about that.
And the deer.
Oh, yeah, the deer love those, don't they?
Ooh.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, it's that time of year. Things are getting ripe.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from acorns to apples to pears, and things like that. Just a time of ripening.
Muscadines,
Yeah.
persimmons.
Yeah, persimmons, yeah,
Mhm.
and all that. Miss Laura knows all about that because she lives way out in the country. Miss Dad doesn't know a lot about that because I live in the city. Oh, me. Well, you go tell the story, right? And let's tell it together.
Okay, let's tell it
Okay,
together.
I'll hold this up and you tell about it, okay? Well, what happens in the fall besides apples get ripe? What happens to the leaves?
The leaves fall,
The
too.
autumn leaves, let's go, you ready? The autumn leaves are falling down, all brown and yellow and red. They're gently falling through the sky. One landed on our head. Woo! Get off of there. And let's see, there's another one. Let's do one or two. Let's use your hands, okay? And we'll do, okay. 5 little leaves were up in a tree. The first leaf said, ooh, look at me. And the second one said, I'm just as brown as I can be. And the third one said, this tree is really tall. And the fourth leaf said, I hope we don't fall. But the fifth leaf said, everybody follow me. And he jumped out the tree with a wee, wee, wee. And it was a lot of fun.
I bet it was.
Oh, well, let's see what's going to happen to this story now. There's a picture of the leaves beginning to fall. And a lot of parts of the country, they're already turning brown, but they're a little bit later here in Mississippi. We're not quite so fast about it. But anyway, they'll soon be turning. Now, apples are falling down, and one day, this little chicken named Henny Penny.
Okay.
Henny Penny was out taking her little walk. I think she's probably going out to try to find her something to eat. She's probably looking for a butterfly to eat, or a caterpillar to eat, or some seeds to eat. And she was walking along, you see, she did not realize that she was right under an apple tree. And all of a sudden, right on her head, a little apple hit her. And she looked around, and when she saw that apple, she said, bark, 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 bark. This must be a piece of the sky. Oh, mercy, I've got a knot up there. A piece of it fell and hit my head. She got all excited. She was carrying on. So about that time, Goosey Lucy came along. Goosey Lucy, honk, honk, honk. What's the matter? She said, oh, the sky is falling. A piece of it hit my head. Did you know that? And he said, well, duh. I didn't know the sky fell. And she said, well, it certainly does. A piece of it fell and hit me on the head. See this big knot up here? We better go tell the king. Come on, let's go. And so they ran. Now, everybody's got to help with this story. To run, y'all got to do this. Everybody do it. Come on.
Run,
Okay.
run.
And you can even holler, help, help. 1, 2, 3. Help,
Help,
help.
help.
Away she went. Now, running and running and running. It was Goosey Lucy, Henny Penny. All right, now let's see who they're going to be. Uh-oh. ducky, lucky, quack, quack. It's funny, a goose kind of goes honk, honk, honk like that, but a duck goes quack, quack, quack. Everybody do a duck. Quack, quack, quack. Let's do 5 little ducks. 5 little ducks that I once knew. Fat one's a skinny, one's a tall, one's two. But the one little duck
With the feather in his back.
he led the others with his
Quack, quack, quack.
now down to the duck pond they would go, with his fanny going wibble wobble to and fro. The one little duck with the feather in his back, he led the others with his
Quack, quack, quack.
He said, "What is it?" And they said, "Quack, quack, 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 honk, honk, honk." He said, "What's the matter?" They said, "The sky is falling. Don't just stand there. We've got to go tell the king so we can do something about it. A piece of it fell and hit Henny Penny on her head. Run!" All right, everybody run. Here we go.
Run, run.
Here they
Help,
went,
help.
running and running as fast as they could. Well, all of a sudden they came up to a great big old turkey lurkey. The turkey lurkey is slow about moving around. "What's the matter with y'all?" They said, "Honk, honk, the sky's falling. Quack, 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 the sky's falling." Quack, 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 quack. They made enough noise you never heard somebody say, "Run, run, the sky's falling." The turkey lurkey said, "Wait just a minute now. Glubble, 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 glubble." "How do you know that?" "Because here it is. It's a piece of it fell and hit Henny Penny on her head. See that big old knot on her head? We're going to tell the king to call 911 and do something about it." So they ran. Let's see.
Run,
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 run, run.
hurry.
Now, they were running and they didn't realize that they were running around in a circle. See, they were so excited. They just made a great big circle. Where should they wind up? It's right by that apple tree.
Right back under that apple
But
tree.
something had changed since they were running
Do
around
you see
like a
it?
chicken with their head cut off, or a goose flapping around, or a duck yakking around. A fox had come out to see if there was anything falling from the tree, because
Ooh.
foxes like apples too. There wasn't an apple, but up in the tree there was one nice juicy little apple there. The fox was sitting there looking, and he heard all that commotion. Quack, 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 honk, honk, quack, 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 quack. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's an awful lot of noise.
That's a lot of noise.
It really is a lot of noise. All of a sudden they stopped, and there was the fox peeping out behind the tree. And the fox said, see, he was very evil, very wicked, because right there he saw a nice fat chicken, a nice fat goose, a nice fat duck, and a nice fat turkey. And ooh, his stomach began to growl. And he laughed again. And he said very softly, "What's the matter, my friends?" They said, "Quack, quack, quack, honk, honk. Don't you know the sky's falling? We're going to tell the king. Call 911, get everything out quick, do something." He said, "Well, you probably need to get to see the king in a hurry." They said, "Oh, yes, it's a long way to see the king. We got to go over that hill and around through the forest." He said, "I tell you what, I know a secret way to the king's castle. If you will follow me, I'll show you how to get there." See, he was going to trick him to come down into his cave, and then he's going to eat him up. Now, just as they were all thinking this over, gobble, 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 honk, 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 quack, 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 quack. All of a sudden, that last little apple that was on that tree, and it fell right there. And since they had been running around like a chicken with their head cut off, or a goose, they really hadn't stopped to look, and they looked real good. And all of a sudden it began to dawn on them that that was not a piece of the sky. Well, after all, the sky's blue.
That's
That's
right.
different from a red apple.
Mm-hmm.
It was an apple. And all of a sudden they began to feel very, very afraid, because all of a sudden they realized that there was a fox, and foxes always like to eat chickens up and ducks up, turkeys up, gooses up. And that fox was trying to trick them into coming down into his den, which was really a deep, dark cave. And all of a sudden it dawned on them, and they hollered, "Run, run! Quack, 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 honk, honk, glub, 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 glub." And they started running. Y'all run, everybody run. Woo! And they ran and they ran and they ran off, and they never came back to that apple tree. And the fox did not get anything good to eat but an apple, which is pretty good,
It
but
is
not
pretty
near
good.
as good as a chicken or a duck or a goose or a big old fat turkey, even though he'd had to cook it all himself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of the story. 1, 2, 3.
The end.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. We're glad you came today.